looking towards the Science and the Armadillo that we were at the other day. I'm standing on the bow of a tall ship, second one I've been on in the last 12 months. The other was, I believe, it's called the Constitution. This wooden ship, sailing ship, I believe. Notice how the decks slope down to the right and to the center of the ship. Now this is a steel-hulled ship, or an iron-hulled ship. Here's where the ship was steered from. I think that's called a binnacle. Looking down the ship's length over its wooden decks. Don't look like they're pretty teak ones. And there's the Riverside Museum building. Pretty building in its own right. It's interesting, these seats here. It's probably the pilot house where the ship was mainly steered from, not back there. But that would have been a nice one in good weather. Here we get an idea of what individual birds were like. But I'm guessing this was probably four seamen in the chart room. It belies the phenomenal amount of knowledge you need to drive a ship across the waters. Here are the captain's quarters with his Larkin desk. Probably the epitome of luxury in its day. The mess. I wonder if this was a kitchen for all the crew or just the officers. I guess the latter. Here, a single bed berth. One significant difference between a steel-hulled ship and the wooden ship, not to mention the lack of cannon on the Centennial, is the extra space you get for not having the walls made out of thick wood and the structure built not of these trim steel members but of huge, massive, similar-looking members of wood. So you have a great deal of space down here. Not to mention that. This is a portable bilge pump. Idea of how much room was available in the hold. It's a way for hauling stuff up from down below. The use of child labor, of course, is reprehensible, but you know, the British started all of that, even 100 years before the Americans. These are huge diesel engines. Wow. 3-cylinder diesel. These may be the diesels that we're talking about. We'll push this button and see what happens. We get the sound effects. Now we're going to drop down into the hold. It's been huge baskets for hauling things in and out of the hold. So there's a device that could be hauled up apparently. And these nets, of course, would have kept cargo stabilized. This is a simple little demonstration of the value of block and tackles. Here you have just one, and then here you have two, and how it reduces the weight by, I think the calculation is a fourth. It's traveled at least between here and Australia, carrying sugar, grain, all part of the sailmaker's workshop. I wonder how they sailed, with both engine and sails, or only one at a time.